in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Browns are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Watson's going to come out throwing. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will set up 1st and goal. Robinson does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they're on the board.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Josh Sweat making the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Back to the well again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns go up 10-zip here in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to field this at the 2. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Along the sideline past midfield. And he works this down to the 41. It's a gain of 22. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Josh Sweat making the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. He tosses right to the short side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Okay, ready?
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80.
Back to throw now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Browns take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Watson now, blitz coming. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Now motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Big stop.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. From the gun, Watson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Go.
He'll look to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offensive coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Watson on 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. That's a Cleveland touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you can do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. From their own end zone, and he gets it away. That's fielded at the 46. He breaks the tackle. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Watson now off play action. He rolls to his right. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Here's Watson to the air. Thrash hauls it in. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
At 31. At 24. At 39. Alert. Down and go.
From the 27. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Sticking to the air with Watson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Lion. Check out.
Throwing now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Second and 3 now. From the 32. Completes a DK Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go.
They are throwing it again. And they pick him off again. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Reset.
Here's Watson, first and 10. Flush down out to his left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on first down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
After the sack, another pass on second down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10. Here's Watson. Cut near the goal line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Reset. Out.
Play action, it's Watson. Rolling out to his left. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
So the incompletion on first, here's second and goal.
Reset.
Working from the gun, Watson. And he has the Cleveland touchdown! The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's loaded another one up. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They've got a man in motion. They'll run here on first down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Set. Forward. Out.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects with Thrash. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. Down and go.
On first down, they'll run. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. Right, 31. Down and go.
They go play action here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings them to third down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Judy there to grab it. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Tossing right to the short side. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, 31!
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. They'll throw it. Dump off caught by his back. Oh, he loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Now a give running right. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Set. Hey, 59. 24. Hey, alert. 9 of them.
Watson looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
We're set. 9 of them.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
We're set. 9 of them.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
You're set. 55.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. Complete over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Tight end going in motion here. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
54 is down, he's coming. 54!
From the gun, Watson. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Seahawks have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive hole. All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
That was terrible. Come on. What was that? What? Set.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Blown back gets the handoff. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Calling around 3, and that leaves him with 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Here's some pressure, and the Browns block it!
Every single punt should be out quick. Can't be a hiccup. No hesitation. If there's an extra second at any point, you really do give one of those guys off the edge time to go get it and put their hand on it.
Here we go.
1st and 10, or under Robinson. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Running with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up. But that's exactly what the defense did. I do know this. It means stopping that offense in critical situations and forcing a 4th down. Now we get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk. Hut, hut.
They give it to him again. There he goes, right sideline. At the 20. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Browns approaching win number 7 on the year.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And he's going to take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Seattle.